Hey you guys, there's a lot to talk about in last week's episode. Oh my goodness. First up, Sookie. It's like she finally realized Bill was a vampire. And it's like, Sookie, this is what you're going to have to deal with if you're dating a vampire. Yeah, he was out of line, but he's a vampire. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about Sookie. She's not even my favorite character on the show, to be honest. I always recap her first because the show is basically about her first. But I don't know. She's just been annoying me the last couple of times. Yeah, we all know she's a fairy. Unfortunately, Hadley couldn't tell her that, but I don't know. And why would you waste a manicure wrestling around with Debbie Pelt? I am so tired of Debbie Pelt. Like, she's getting more screen time on this show than characters that are in the credits. I don't understand it. So now I guess we're going to have to see her again, and she's always hyped up on V, and she's like at 10. I just cannot stand her. I really can't. She's the new Lorena, because Lorena's gone now, and now Debbie's the new Lorena. She really is. We can always have more Alcide, though, in tight clothes and sleeveless clothes all the time. So that was great. Haven't seen him in a while, so very happy to get back to that. But now he has to go deal with the craziness Debbie has laid down on his family. He burnt down his sister's beauty shop. What's up with that? So is Sookie with Bill only because of the reason we saw in the last frame of the show? Just this primal urge to be with him, because she knows she can't really trust him, and this was like her wake up call that, you know what, he's a vampire. I don't know about Bill. Like, did he really think he was going to be able to give it to Jessica that easy? I mean, she doesn't know anything or anybody. She has nobody to mentor her. She needs somebody to teach her something. So, and like, what would have been the point of putting her out? I don't get it. So, the little training session was cool. I would actually like to see more of that, more of him mentoring her. She needs that bad. Unfortunately, though, we saw what happened. He couldn't teach her as much as he needed to teach her, but she did eventually end up getting Patrick Swayze's brother, so I guess he's out of the show now. Sorry for him. But poor Hoyt crying, driving through the streets. I don't know. I don't know. Bill, of course he's going to come to rescue Sookie because he can feel that she's in danger, but I don't even understand how, well, I guess they can hold silver. I was thinking about the silver on Russell's boots. Like, how could he even tolerate that on his feet? But I guess they can somehow. So I did like Bill at the house, and he and Jessica dispatching of the wolves. That was cool. But I don't know, because now I don't trust Bill anymore, and what was up with that folder? Why is he really there? Like, I haven't forgotten about that. Seems like a lot of other people have, but I haven't. Well, we all knew Alfred Woodard was going to be back. She was going to be in one episode and then never show up again. So she walks, because I actually looked at her feet. She had on flip-flops, but they explained that she was in the garden. So she was wearing like regular footwear. Because the first thing I thought when she busted in his house was she walked all the way there in house shoes. Or slippers, as some people call them. But no, they had her be outside, and a new nurse was not watching her. She needs to not be a nurse there anymore. You lose a patient from a crazy house, not a good plan. So Jesus shows up, and why wasn't he in his like uniform outfit for him to know that she had disappeared? They called him at home. Like, why was he wearing his regular clothes? He really shouldn't have been, because it was the middle of the day still for him to come and retrieve her. It was like he let her go or whatever. I don't know, because now I'm getting all suspicious about Jesus. A lot of people are saying that he is wicked, so I don't know. I'm starting to wonder myself, because he did have control over, what's his mother's name? Ruby, and so I don't know. We'll have to see, because now he's back on the scene. He's still complaining about Lafayette's occupation, but I don't know, so we'll have to see what happens there. And as far as Tara goes, Tara got new braids. Those are fresh braids. They are fresh. You could tell that right away. And they look a little longer. So she needs like a braid continuity person, because I can clearly see she had just got nails done. And her argument with Sookie on the blanket was good. It was really realistic. So I like that. I really wish she had talked to Lafayette, Because then he could be like, girl, do you know vampires held me hostage too? I mean, it wouldn't be funny, but it would be really good. So we'll see how Tara works through things. She's having dreams about Franklin. I don't know if that means he's alive, though, just that she's having dreams about him. And remember, Talbot complained about getting his brains out of the guest linens. So he might not necessarily be alive. A lot of people are speculating he's still around, but now I don't think so as much. And then there's Eric. I was just wondering, who was Eric going to get to? Was he going to work over Russell, or was he going to work over Talbot? And I don't know what made him want to kill Talbot. Remember what I said before, like, killing Talbot might send the king on one of those, like how Willow was after Tara got killed, just inconsolable, out of control, burn the world rage. And I hope that's what's going to happen. It's going to be fantastic if it does. I really like that chess set they were playing with. I didn't get an image capture of it, I don't think. But I really liked that. And I just knew Eric was going to seduce somebody. I didn't know who it was going to be. So I'm excited as Talbot because I'm excited for what's going to happen next, because Russell is going to flip out. That's going to be really good to see. He is going to flip out. Now, we get rid of the gross Micken family, and now we've got Crystal's even grosser family. I mean, there was like basically deliverance music playing while Jason was running around, and what kind of fool, you see, he goes to see her. She's like scuzzy then, and then her boyfriend's got all these knots on his face. Then she comes to your house, she's all beat up. Who is going to run out in the middle of the night by yourself? Yeah, you may have a shotgun, but so what? He didn't know who was going to be there and what kind of mess was going on at the house. Are you crazy? I mean, yeah, well, it's Jason, so what am I thinking? But I don't know. She's gross. Her family's gross. Now there's, I was just so mad. I was like, well, here's the new Micken family. It's Crystal's family. I don't know what her last name is, but I am so tired of her. I am tired of this storyline. It's just getting creepier and creepier and grosser. So I'll be glad when it's over, and I really tend to let my mind wander when it comes on. They're disgusting. I don't think this is the last we're going to see of Mama Merlot, or Mama Micken. That's her name. I don't know. Why would you change on the porch? Sam is clearly standing there with the door wide enough for you to come in. He knew who she was. Now they have Sam sniffing the air all the time. Like, he wasn't doing that before. I don't like that. I really don't. So she changes on the porch. She's standing out there nude on his porch. That was really stupid. I mean, I guess it was supposed to be early in the morning or whatever, but... And poor Tommy, he was like really distraught about letting her go. A lot of people are saying that all of it's an act and Tommy's in on it. I don't know. And now is Tommy going to be mad that Sam pushed his mother away, and now he's going to act out because he's already kind of like giving Sam this attitude. And Sam's like, look, I took your little scrawny butt in. You could go do another dogfight if you want to have it so that nobody's telling you what to do. So Tommy needs to get more grateful immediately and cut the attitude. I left most of my time in this review for Russell, and he rolling up to Sookie's house, you know, with Debbie Pelt and some wolves in tow to pick up Sookie. Like, he didn't think anybody was going to show up, or that she didn't know they were coming. I mean, it would have been really cool if Sookie had just blown Debbie's head off. Like, that would have been fantastic, but that didn't happen. Him showing up and kind of torturing Bill out there on the lawn was great. And he did, I guess, Bill did tell Jessica not to go outside. Of course she did, so she gets caught by him. So that would have really been cool, because that's true. Russell couldn't have come in the house if he hadn't been invited. But my main thing about Russell is, like, I cannot wait to see what happens next week, because he is going to lose it. Because I can't believe Eric staked Talbot. I was really shocked by that. I thought he was, and the main reason I'm shocked about that is because I don't understand how he thinks he's going to get away with it, or is he going to go into hiding? Because Russell is 10 times more powerful than him. That's the thing. It's like, maybe you can get away with that stuff with equal vampires, but how can he get away with it from Russell? And Russell's crazy enough to kill the Magister, which Talbot flipped out about. He was like, are you nuts? I am going to miss Talbot and Russell's relationship. I really am. I really enjoyed that, and it was great here. I loved Talbot's and his interaction out there in the stairwell when he came back and he greeted him and stuff, and I'm gonna miss that. They were high comedy. Again, another character that really could have stuck around longer. Like, I mean, Franklin was too crazy, but at least he was interesting, and so was Talbot. So I don't know what Russell's gonna do. It's gonna be good, but it's probably gonna be really messed up. Well, everybody, no Pam again this week. I was really disappointed. I thought we were going to get some Pam. So, for outfit of the episode, there is a four-way tie, and it's all guys. First, we've got Russell's amazing bathrobe. Absolutely gorgeous. And then there's Eric's super striped shirt. Loved it. We've got Alcide in that amazingly tight shirt out there in front of the house. And then there's Lafayette's great blue top that he was wearing on the bed when he was talking to Tara. So, four-way tie. All the gorgeous gents in this episode. Loved all the outfits. So the outfit of the episode goes to Russell, Eric, Alcide, and Lafayette.